All right, welcome everybody. We're excited about the founders update, some really great, exciting updates for everybody in the field. Jeremy here along with Edward and Ilya. And wow, what an incredible first few days of relaunch. I want to congratulate everyone that just took massive action. It's amazing what's happened. Another 30,000 plus members have joined in the relaunch. Over $50 million in contributions has come in the second relaunch. Without any shadow of a doubt, this is the fastest project to ever do $100 million in revenue in literally a 7-day period of being open. And congratulations to all of you who took action. Here's the great news, guys. We're just getting started. We're in literally the birthing stage of the Daisy project. The 85,000 members right now, you are the founders. You are the early movers in what is going to be the biggest project in the history of the financial technology peer-to-peer industry. And you're first. You're on the front line. And this is huge. This is massive. So the little bit of momentum that we've seen in the last 7 days, and I say little bit because it really is small compared to where we are going. This is a long-term vision. Daisy is Edward, I like the word that you say about the future of Daisy, that it's a lifetime vision. That it's not just long-term, it's life-term, that we're creating a generational community here, generational wealth for people around the world. So for those that have been a part of our first 7 days, congratulations. We're going to look back one day and tell this story, but we've got some exciting announcements for everyone today. So Edward, Neil, I know you guys are out in Dubai, and man, a lot of great things happening on the business side of things as well. So great to be here with you guys.
Yes, great to be here with you, Jeremy, as always. And we got a lot of updates right now to cover that people are wondering and waiting to see the back office and over everything.
Yes, Jeremy, it's always good to be with you on the call. And yes, we are in Dubai, and we also plan to leave Dubai very soon. And but we've done a lot of work here. So finally we launched, and everybody's excited. So let's dive into updates, right? Because I think everybody's looking forward, to getting all that information, right?
Perfect. All right. So first update, guys, we're going to talk about the technical roadmap here. And let me just make sure that the video is not covering up the slides. So we know that the back office right now, there's a lot of reports and updates that everybody is waiting for. And we're going to give you this is a very conservative timeline. We believe that, we hope that we will even go faster than this timeline, but this is absolutely, you can count on this timeline as a maximum for these different updates. So by April 8th, you will be able to see your total matrix members. So this is something that's right now, sometimes it appears, sometimes it doesn't. And this is something that will be consistent. You'll be able to see how many members are in your matrix, as well as inside of each tier. April 9th, the tier report page will go live again with the updates on how many members you have in your matrix in each tier. April 12th, the number of members on each generation of each tier. So you'll be able to get a really good picture of how each tier is growing inside of the matrix. April 14th, the total team contribution and the total team members in your unilevel. And this is just great to be able to identify, to say, okay, not counting the matrix spillover, but your unilevel organization, your actual referral tree, how many members have come through your referral network, and what's the total amount of contributions that those members have brought to the table. April 16th, we're going to unlock the personal team report, where you'll be able to see more information about your personal referrals and what's happening inside of the personal referral organizations. Also on April 16th, the total gold pay setters and the total amount for the Daisy AI development. So those reports, those APIs will be updated so you can see the total amount of gold pay setters and the total amount that has been contributed to the Daisy AI development. I can tell you guys right now that we've almost reached the $2 million for the Daisy AI development. That's incredibly exciting. And that'll be updated in the back office. So of the $10 million that we're crowdfunding for the development of Daisy, we've almost reached a total of $2 million. And that number continues to grow, of course, every single minute of every day. And that report will go live. April the 19th, you will be able to see under the rewards section, the rewards report, the check match bonus earnings will be updated. April 20th, the personal referral income along with the matrix income will be updated in the rewards section report. And then the Pacesetter Gold and leadership polls. You'll be able to see a report that will show a separation. You'll be able to see what you've earned from each of those pools in total. So your total earnings for Pacesetter Gold and your total earnings for the Pacesetter leadership pool. You'll be able to see how much you earned separately from each of those pools. April 26th, the Unilevel bonus pool will be live. This, of course, relates directly to the trading rewards. And of course, we're going to have some updates for you here today on that as well. I know everybody's very anxious to have access to the trading reward withdrawals. And on April 26th, that report will be available where you'll be able to see what you've earned in the Unilevel residual component from the trading rewards. And guys, we got a really exciting announcement to make, because we know that, some of these issues and it slowed people down. Some people have maybe not been confident to upgrade through the tiers. They just want to make sure everything's working properly. We understand that for some people, that has slowed down activity and momentum. And so once all of the updates are complete in the back office and everything is working 100% properly in the back office, we're going to do a 30-day Pacesetter reset for every member that is a part of Daisy in that moment. So this is very exciting. I hope that you guys really take advantage of that, see the value of that. One thing I think it's important to say is that the smart contract, the blockchain, everything, that the infrastructure is working 100%. There's no issues there whatsoever. The smart contract, we absolutely nailed it, and it's working perfectly. So these issues are simply back office reporting issues. It just has to do with updating the API and integrating the API calls from the new smart contract and making sure that all the data is reporting properly. These are actually very minor issues. It just takes a little bit of time to make sure that it's all done properly. But the foundation of the project, everything is working properly 100%, as all of you have experienced. And it's been exciting to go through the learning curve together over the last few days of the relaunch. So Edward, Ilya, I know that this is, I know a lot of people are waiting for this, and I know that the 30-day reset is going to be something that gives people a great opportunity to take advantage of the Pacesetter qualifications.
Yeah, the 30-day Pacesetter clock reset, it's actually a lot of leaders who already reached Pacesetter. For them is even bigger advantage. They have to focus strong on their personals to help them to reach, because you get so many more shares in the leadership pool. Big advantage.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, really quick, I wanted to kind of like put one more attention on when people can start withdrawing. We're looking at April. I don't see in our chart the withdrawal.
Yeah, we have a slide for that, and we'll cover that. Yeah, we'll cover.
Yeah,
that.
It's coming next. It's coming next.
All right.
So,
right.
And then,
yeah.
and then, guys, one more. Before we get into that, one more exciting thing that we're going to be launching as well after the 30-day reset is the Daisy app, and this is something that we know is going to just create viral growth in everybody's business. We're working to release what is absolutely going to be the most powerful marketing app that the industry has ever seen. And we're really, really excited about this. And I'm going to give you some of the highlights of this Daisy app. You'll be able to download this Daisy app direct from your app store. And it literally is going to give every single member the tools and resources you need to build your Daisy business. Absolutely, it's going to be the best marketing tool in the industry. We've all built tools and used online marketing systems in our businesses. All of the top leaders in Daisy have built through online marketing systems, and we have just brought the best of the best minds from the leadership field and the best of the best development tools in the industry. And the Daisy app is absolutely a home run. And I promise you, it's going to take everyone's business to the next level. You'll be able to send out video and presentations with trackable links. This is really, really incredible because, for example, if you want to send somebody a short video, the moment they click to watch that video, you get a notification. Congratulations, John is watching the video. If John watches 5 minutes of the 10-minute video, you know that John's watched 10 minutes of the video. If John decides to go watch a webinar next and he clicks the link to watch the webinar, you know that John just watched the entire Daisy presentation, and all of that data you have access to. The system, the platform works with every single social media and messaging app that you have in your phone, whether it's WhatsApp or Telegram or WeChat or Facebook or Instagram or just regular text messaging, email. You can literally integrate this app with every single communication social media app that you have in your phone, and it's 100% automated so that you can share the Daisy story with others and follow up. You can see every single action that your prospect has taken. So you can click on that prospect from the app and you can see every single action that that prospect has taken. There's a survey marketing system that we're launching that's going to be absolutely incredible as well, where you'll be able to generate leads through social media, through your network, simply by having people fill out a short survey that's going to be very powerful and psychologically designed to attract them to want more information about Daisy. It integrates with all messaging apps and social media platforms, as we mentioned, includes step-by-step onboarding process for new members. Guys, think about this a second. Having a tool where someone says, hey, I'm ready to join Daisy, and you literally take them through a step-by-step process, how to download the TronLink app, how to get their USDT token. All of that will be integrated in the app so that you will have the tools that you need so that every new person who is joining, it's an easy process for them. And this will all be automated through the app. The app also has automated follow-up campaigns. So when somebody comes through your marketing funnel, they've watched some videos, they've interacted, it will continue to automatically follow up with them, send them emails, send them follow-ups, and you will have access to all of that data as well. If they open up an email, if they go to a new link, whatever it is, all of that is tracked and it's all automated. There's a scoring system to identify your top prospects. So literally from inside the app, with a click of a button, you can see, wow, here's my top prospects. Here's the prospects that have watched the most videos, that have downloaded the PDF presentation, or they've gone to the website, right? And you can see what prospects have the highest level engagement, and you can see who the hottest prospects are. You can also see what prospects have not yet completed looking at the information. And so all of that is done through a very simple scoring system. The app also integrates live Zooms with instant response and tracking. So for example, let's say your leader, let's say that the founders are doing a presentation on Zoom. Well, instead of sending them to a public website, you will now be able to send a direct link to your prospects. It will be your website, your replicated website that they will watch the Zoom from, and there will actually be action buttons. So imagine at the end of a Zoom presentation, we say, hey, if you like the information that you've seen today and you want more information, click the button here to send an instant message to the person who invited you. And they literally click the button from the Zoom, and you get a notification. and you know that your member is live watching the Zoom, all of that is tracked through the app. It's a powerful, powerful feature. Top leaders, for example, this is big, can create their own content for their team and their own communication. So we're going to have certain qualifications for top leaders where you literally can send out messages to your entire organization through the app. You can produce, for example, your own training videos or your own webinar schedule, and you will have a code that your team will have access to, and you'll be able to provide exclusive information for your team as a leader, and you can create your own content, customize all of that. There's a gamification mode that actually we're going to run some very fun contests where based upon activity of new members who are sending out referral links, sharing the video with prospects, etc., based upon who is taking the most action for Daisy, we're going to have a full gamification built into the app where there'll be leaderboards and all kinds of fun stuff with some really good contests that we'll be running on a regular basis. There's an activity record of your actions with each prospect. So you can literally click on a prospect and it'll show you, hey, you've already sent them this video, you've already followed up with them, and you can see what actions you have taken in exchange with that prospect so that you never lose track of where you are in the process with that person you're sharing with. The app will be available in most languages, all of the languages that we have the PowerPoint in, all of the languages that we have the videos in right now. The app will be in all of those major languages as well. And so just very excited about this. I think we all agree that when a new person knows exactly what to do and how to do it, when it's easy for a new person, literally click a button. We're even going to have pre-written messages. So a new person doesn't even have to figure out, what do I say to my prospect? They can send a pre-written message from the app that's already designed for them if they choose. And so we just want to make it really easy for people anywhere in the world to share Daisy with others and grow their peer-to-peer business. And we want to make it very easy for leaders to be able to manage and organize the growth of their organization and communicate with their teams. And this Daisy app is going to absolutely deliver on those promises. So we're really excited. This will be launched, we believe, within the next 4 weeks maximum. We can be ready sooner, but the languages is going to take an extra couple of weeks to make sure the languages are done. So in the next 2 to 4 weeks, the Daisy app will go live, and we will keep everybody updated on that progress. So Edward, Ilya, if you can't tell, I'm really excited about this because I know that we've all experienced what this type of tool can do in business to drive momentum for people all around the world. So I'm pretty fired up about this.
Yes, Jeremy, it's very exciting. So not too many companies provide this kind of tool, right? In my career, to be honest, I've never seen a company providing this kind of tool in multiple languages that people can, do some, leaders can do content, like private customized content, it's very powerful. So, and we're quite sure that this will increase productivity and momentum, right, in the field, because it's essential to have some kind of system in this industry. So it's very good to provide it like in a centralized way, because some leaders, they also have some systems, of course, which we respect a lot, but it's good that this is optional, of course. It's not a mandatory or something. If somebody wants to use it, it will be optional. If not, if somebody wants to use their own, some funnels or some tools, so of course it's also okay. But this kind of app, personally, I've been in online marketing for many years also. I get very excited. So we next month, right, we believe in May, we will release it.
Yes.
Maybe end of April, beginning of May, something like this.
And we can add different languages as we go, right? We
Yes.
can add more and more languages.
Yes, which would allow us to launch the app much faster if we start with English and then add a language, add languages over the next few days. It'd allow us to launch even faster. So yes.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
This is powerful. Yeah, this is powerful.
Good. All right. So I think the moment everyone's been waiting for on the update. Oh, we got one more here. Edward, I'll throw this to you because I know you've been working directly with Dr. Anna on the Endotech audit update. So fill us in on what's happening with the Endotech audit. I'm excited because we haven't announced yet what auditing company is doing the audit. All we've told people is that it's one of the big four biggest auditing companies in the world. But once we announce the audit, we're going to share the audit publicly with everyone. You're going to see who that is. And I'll tell you what, I think everyone's going to be really blown away when they realize the caliber and what company is actually doing the auditing and the financial management. So that's pretty exciting.
Well, I think you just already announced it. It's going to be exciting. We don't know who it is. Well, we do know, but you guys don't know who this is, right? The thing is, I did a call with Dr. Anna just a couple of days ago, and it's still not ready, but people know why, so they can go and watch the video. It explains why, because originally Dr. Anna thought it's a 200 trades we have, because there's about 45 strategies. They do about 5 trades a month on each strategy. So there's about 200 trades to do. But when she pulled all this history from Binance, turned out to be 110,000 lines of trades, because they break them down in Binance account, right? So it requires them to build a software that is going to do audit. So they still didn't give us a date, but they said very soon. They're almost done. I'm really hoping by the end of this week, we're going to have, possibly we're going to have the full report done. But she can't say a date because they didn't tell her a date. They said almost done. So it's as soon as the software, it's going to be really fast. So that's we'll follow up later on audit. That's it.
It's gonna be awesome. One of the things you can count on from Daisy, guys, is just full transparency. I believe that we're the most fully transparent model in the industry. There's nothing going on behind the scenes that isn't public, and this audit is going to be a really big piece to that, to be able to just continuously, and this is going to be a quarterly audit, so it's not just a one-time audit, but this is going to be a quarterly audit that we publish to the public so that everyone can see that what is being reported in the results and et cetera, is 100% real. And you will be able to see every single thing that's happening on the back end. So again, it's just a commitment that we have to transparency on every level. And that's what Daisy is all about. So the big thing that everyone is waiting for, I think probably just to confirm that it's real. I think everyone's going, okay, we want to be able to withdraw our trading rewards. The biggest reason that we haven't been able to launch this feature yet is we can't launch this feature until the initial audit is done. Until the audit structure is in place and the initial audit is done, we can't release withdrawals up until that point. And so we have to have an initial audit completed. And so we believe that for sure in the next 2 weeks, the withdrawal feature will be live and that audit will be done. We're also having a secondary audit that's being done on the smart contracts internally, so that we can just one more time make sure not the regular smart contracts, but specifically the trading reward smart contract. We just want to make sure before we go live, because this is probably the most important part of the platform, right? And we just want to make sure that every I is dotted, every T is crossed, and that when we open up the withdrawal button for everybody, that there's absolutely no issues and no glitches there whatsoever. So we're looking at a maximum of 2 weeks, could be sooner, until the trading withdrawals are live. That being said, really, really important reminder for everybody. And I think we really want to make sure we, in every presentation, you as leaders are echoing this sentiment, this reality. The strategy, the performance of Endotech, the messaging of Daisy, this is not designed to be one of those short-term minded platforms, right? There's a lot of things out there that manipulate and promise, these daily returns and these fast whatever, and it's all hype and none of it is real. What we're presenting to the world is real, but it's long-term. And this is so important to understand that the success of Endotech, when you look at the historical performance, it's long-term success. And so people that are looking to see, hey, what are the profits in week 1 or month 1 or week 2 or month 2, you cannot measure and accurately assess the power of this platform in a short-term time frame. Because what happens with these strategies is when it makes the move in the big moves up and the big moves down, this is where the exponential results can happen. And so you can see a little bit of movement for months at a time. You can see 10, 20% up, 10, 20% down, 30% up, 30% down. And you can see this movement in the short term. And then all of a sudden, the breakout happens, the move happens, and you can see that go to 100 to 200%. And so the reason we say this is the smartest thing anyone can do with the Endotech strategy is compound. The smartest thing you can do is have a 1 to 2 year plan that says, I'm going to let this account grow, I'm going to let it compound, and I'm going to maximize those returns. Those are going to be the stories of people whose lives are changed on the other side of the results. That being said, we understand everyone wants to test it. Everyone wants to know, hey, I just want to know it's real. I want to know that I can withdraw my rewards. I want to know that the unilevel payout is working, and we get that. And we're excited for everyone to be able to withdraw and test that feature and make sure it's working. But I just want to encourage you all as leaders and as we build this culture, don't walk over dollar bills to pick up pennies. Don't walk over dollar bills to pick up pennies. The short-term minded person is grabbing pennies. The long-term minded person has the potential for 100 times the result of the short-term minded person. And if you'll trust the algorithms, trust the history of Endotech, trust the power of this platform long-term, that's where the big reward and the big payoff is going to be. And Edward, I know you and Ilya have both experienced that as members of who've worked with Endotech for years now. You've experienced that, and I think this is an important message for the community.
Yeah, the trading rewards and building this your downline with the funds and getting paid. This is, for me, this is the most exciting part.
Yeah. This is what I want to say. For me, the most exciting part of the business is this part, is Unilevel. It's not metrics, it's Unilevel, it's residual, it's long-term, Jeremy, like you say, it's long-term trading. This is the core of the business. And this is very exciting. I mean, we see ups and downs in a short term, and some people, they don't get it. Okay, they get frustrated, right, when they see, okay, it's like 5% minus in one day or whatever. How come this happens? But it happens. It's real trading. So what can we do? So I think over the time, people will just start to understand what's happening here. So we will create track record within Daisy, right? Not past performance of Endotech, but within Daisy, right? Yeah. So people will have more trust into the system, but it takes time. So we're just building this trust over the time. And it's very exciting. The whole process is so exciting, really.
Absolutely. Love it. Okay. So, Edward, I know that we have one more. I'm going to turn the screen share off here. We have one more. I'm excited for you to share the story you want to share, because we have one more announcement or situation to address. So I'll throw it over to you, buddy.
Yeah. So in order to announce this is a little bit a different announcement. I was thinking how to announce it, and I remembered the story. So I'm going to tell you guys a story. And while I'll be telling you a story, you might thinking like, where is he going with this story? What does that mean? It'll make sense, everything, once we get to
and to set proper expectations, this is not as much an announcement as it is an issue that we had to make an important decision to fix. So I don't want you hearing this story and thinking, oh, there's some big announcement coming. I want you to understand what the story that Edward's about to share and what we're about to tell you is an issue that occurred internally in the community and something that had to be dealt with. So I don't want everybody getting excited for some big grand finale announcement. But I think this is a very important thing for everyone to know.
Thank you for making sure that people don't get too excited. But anyway, so here's the story. A young man meets the old man and comes up to this old man and says, hey, you were my teacher. And when I was your student in your class. And he was like, really? He was like, what do you do? This old man asked young man, what do you do? And the young man says, well, I'm a teacher too. And he goes, really? Are you like me? He goes like, yeah, you are the one who inspired me to be a teacher. So old man goes like, at what moment did you decide to become a teacher? So this young man tells him a story. He says, when I was a young kid, I was in your class, and one of my friend came with pocket watches. It was really nice, and he said, I liked it, and I want to take him. So I stole them from this kid, the pocket watches. And the kid noticed that his watch is gone. So he asked in the class, he told you, and you were the teacher, he told you that somebody took his watch. So you asked whoever took the watches, please give away. But nobody said nothing. And he said, I didn't want to give away, so I kept it in my pocket. So then you locked the doors in the classroom, and you said you're going to start searching everyone's pockets for the watch. But all the kids need to close your eyes. He said, until you not close your eyes, I'm not going to search. So everybody closed the eyes. He started searching everyone's pockets, and he said, you got to my pockets and you found the watch, but then you continue and keep looking for the watches. And after you finish every single person, then you went back, said, open your eyes, we found the watch. And you never told to anyone, that was me. You never told to anybody at all who, so you saved my dignity. You did not embarrass me from the class, So at that moment, he said, I want to be like you. And this is when I decide to be a teacher. So we had a situation, right? Everybody knows when we launched in January, back in January, not now, back in January, the first minute, what happened is the links, the referral link, we had undefined. Someone, we don't know who, someone fast was able to create their referral link undefined, right? How do you say this?
Yeah.
Undefined.
Undefined.
Undefined. Yes. See, I would not be the one making this, right? Somebody made that referral and sign up hundreds of people. Some of my friends, people in Japan, people around the world. And I mean, in Jeremy, people in your teams, we know Ilya in your teams and our teams, people bought all 10 levels under this undefined, thinking that they're buying it under their best friend, under their maybe parents or their daughter or their son. And then they're finding out it's a stealing, it's a stealing, right? So what happened is when we were doing migration already, when we went to immigration, and when we found out that during this process, we have opportunity, because this is a very long process. We were not able to do anything during this process, but before that. But when we start building this new smart contract and doing migration, all three of us, the first thing what happened, all three of us, we said, what are we going to do with this wallet? We got to do something about this wallet, because we were all really upset that someone made this and basically stole all those people from their friends. So of course, we changed the wallet. Obviously, we changed the wallet. So we want to announce that the wallet has been changed, and what we're going to do, we're not taking these funds to anyone. We really fully not know specifically how we're going to use these funds, but these funds probably going to be used maybe for charity, maybe to help something for promotions in the group, in the teams. We'll figure out. Jeremy, Ilya, you guys want to add something to this? This is our three of us made a decision, and we had to announce this to everyone, because this is the community. This has been stolen from all of us, not just from one person, from all of us. So, and we want to keep our eyes closed, not look who did this and blame. Hopefully this person understands and maybe will want to also raise and not do this anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway, people make their own choices and they have to pay for it.
Yeah, I just want to add and just reiterate what you said, that it's so wrong what was done. It was stealing. It was stealing from the community, people that person had no right to be getting paid on. That was not a part of their network. They were going to referral links that were sent to them, thinking that they're enrolling underneath their friend, underneath someone else. And just for someone to do this is so unethical. And we apologize because it was a technical error. We know that, there's some people that lost, people that signed up there and lost out on some money. We wish we could have grabbed this wallet earlier and changed it. It wasn't an enormous amount of money that was made from this position, luckily. But however, we just had to do the right thing. And so, the reason this is important for us to address is because, of course, on the blockchain, in a smart contract, we can't change anything. We can't go in and change someone's wallet address, right? It's decentralized and it's immutable. But as Edward said, because we had this period where we had to migrate data from the old smart contract to the new smart contract, we did have this opportunity where we were able to do the right thing for the community and make that decision. So I hope that everyone realizes that this was not some type of decentralized control power play to take advantage of anybody. It was doing the right thing the best we could for the community to fix a situation where somebody was trying to steal from the community. And we wanted to stop the bleeding. And, where the funds go from here, it will go back. We'll make those decisions. We'll talk to different leaders. It's not a lot, but we thought even if we just give this money to a charity, if we do something good, it's use it for the community, for promotions, for bonus, something, but we will make sure that this money is used for something good and that it does not go to the person who stole from the community.
Yeah, I think, Edward, it was a very powerful story. I really like this story. I like this analogy, and I think it was right decision. And we all know that most of our leaders, they have somebody who lost actually the funds, right? So who ran into this stealing thief and got very frustrated back in January. So this is why I believe most of leaders they understand the situation. So this is why I think it's very good that we addressed it on this call. And yes, I mean, we are of course decentralized, like you, Jeremy, say. So there is no way for us to change any wallets right now with smart contract. But during migration, we could do it technically. So we had this chance and we did it because all of us, we do remember that situation back in January.
Awesome.
Right.
So guys, to close out, go ahead, Edward.
No, I was gonna say, Jeremy, you're the best closing opening, and you're a hero. Go ahead, close the call.
It's great. Well, I mean, just it's time to continue to move forward. It's exciting. I mean, we've broken every record in multiple industries in 7 days, but our mission is not just to create a 7-day story. It's to create the most admired community and admired project in this industry. And that's a long-term vision, a project with excellence, a project that does everything the right way to the highest level of integrity and excellence in everything that we do. And we want Daisy to be admired by the world. And it is. We've done amazing things, but now we take Daisy to the next level. Now we continue to build. We continue to create the stories. My favorite part of what's happened in those first 7 days, sure, there's a ton of exciting stories of people that made a really lot of money that are leaders, and that's exciting. But I'll tell you what, the thousands and thousands of stories of individuals all over the world who they're not big leaders, they're not big networkers, they're not big business people. They came in, they upgraded to the tiers that they could. They started to share Daisy and have made significant, thousands of dollars. And for those people, that's significant income, right? That's significant rewards. And it's just exciting. I think the Daisy model is the most powerful model in the industry for the everyday person. I think the average everyday person has the biggest opportunity to go out and really achieve success, to learn and grow their wealth more than any other opportunity that I've ever seen in the world. And so right now the focus is we want to take, there's 85,000 members now in Daisy. And over the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, all of us together, let's focus on those 85,000 members, helping them get to Pacesetter, helping them unlock their next generation, helping them share and invite people to the live webinars and presentations that all the leaders are doing around the world. And let's really focus right now on helping the community win. And that's really our goal. We want to see every person who believed in Daisy and joined in the first 7 days now experience the success and the reward that you joined Daisy for. And that's really the focus. And of course, with the tools that are coming out, with the leaders, such amazing leaders inside of Daisy. Guys, the Pacesetter Gold and the Pacesetter leader community is the most amazing community of leaders that I've ever had the opportunity of working with. I can truly say that Daisy has the strongest, most powerful foundation of leaders that we've ever seen come together in this industry. And so together, we're moving forward in some really big and exciting things. Every promise that Daisy made is being delivered. The promise and the hope of the Endotech training results, guys, this is a long-term play. And those of you that are with us and believing in the vision, you're going to see amazing things happen as a result of that. So it's time to move forward, and let's take this thing to the next level. Let's not slow down and celebrate our 7-day launch. Now let's focus on building the most admired project in the industry together. And let's focus on taking this project to $1 billion in the next 120 days, which I believe we're going to do. And again, we'll break another record by doing that. So just excited. Big future ahead of us. And here we go.